Aha! And hello, my fellow LPers, and to anyone else that's listening to this, to another episode of Friday Night Skype. I'm joined by the usual band of Mr. Genray. We have Utarai, Generation, Ultigai, B-Dude, Brian Phoenix, and of course, Antlion Alpha joins us tonight. Our guest joined the YouTube community on August 2nd of last year, and just over a week later, he uploaded his first LP, which is Wario World. I've never heard of this game, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out there. And he just recently finished up Dead Space and was at PAX Prime with Liam 6, if I do recall correctly. And I must say, my fellow humble LPer, you do look like a very fashionable musician. Everyone give it up for GnomeShark.
Woo! Yeah. Yeah.
Make him feel like he's wanted.
Yeah.
And I have to say, GnomeShark, you're one of the few that's had the introduction for them. We've kind of just start off FNS like, all right, hardy ho, let's kick this off. Yeah. So you got lucky, if you will. So I'm going to start off with the very classic FNS question. By the way, if you don't answer in 5 seconds, it's automatically ET or Superman with N64. What is your favorite game? Go.
Wait, what happens if I take too long?
You're taking too long.
2 seconds.
Answer the question.
3, 2, 1.
Automatically Superman 64.
Oh, I see.
I don't think
It's
this has ever
automatically
happened.
Superman 64.
Yeah,
Oh, God. All right.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
No. Now let's ask him what really his favorite game is.
Yeah. So what is your favorite game?
My favorite game. These questions. They're getting to me. There's so many.
You're not supposed to think about it that hard, by the way. Or else you'll have a brain aneurysm.
It would probably have to be either... I'm biased towards the games I played when I was a kid because, of course, it's 8 million times better when you're a kid.
Oh, well, that's how it is, though, you know?
But my favorite... I'd have to lean towards either Super Mario RPG for the SNES.
Awesome game.
I played... The game I probably spent the most hours on as a kid is Star Fox 64. I beat that like once a day for the hell of it.
I think I did too.
And I can recite almost any line from that. Easy.
You and
Cocky
Ulta.
little freak!
Cocky little freak!
You guys are getting along.
This is an insane fool. So I'd say one of those two are content. Though, I bet you later on, maybe in like 20 minutes, I'll just blurt out a game, and that'll be my favorite, because I'll remember.
I guess we'll have to get a list from you by the end of FNS. So do you play a lot of games then over the like a broad spectrum? Because I know like Johnny is just like a retro gamer. That's all he does. Do you pick from like the litter or whatever your favorites are?
I guess you could say I'm a broader spectrum. If you just look at what I'm doing on my channel, I've been trying to do like cover a wide variety of bases since I've just started. I did like Wario World, which is the run around collectathon. I did the horror game. I've done the shooting game. I did 007. So I mean, I play it all. But the ones that Majora's Mask.
Yes!
My favorite. There we go.
Well played.
Majora's Mask, because I was thinking about, yeah. But those are, I lean towards, like, the Zelda games, and the N64 and the GameCube really are the heart of
So
what
would
I
you say
like.
you're like a Nintendo fan then?
Yeah, yes, you could say that.
I mean, you did play
I love
Dead
a good
Space.
story.
Okay, so like RPG man then? Because we all know stories are all in the RPG.
That's true. But when you want to play an RPG, you gotta you gotta sit down and decide, okay, we're gonna play this for the next couple of weeks. Like, you get involved, you have to get involved. If you don't have that drive in the beginning, you can't pop that baby in. It's not gonna work out.
How do you feel about Final Fantasy 1? For the NES.
I've never played Final Fantasy 1. The only Final Fantasy I've ever really been in on was Final Fantasy 10.
Yes!
Probably the best one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 1 is the thing.
Final Fantasy 10 was really cool. And then I played it with my good buddy Tom, and he went out and got X2, and he came to me and he was just like, whatever you do, don't play this game if you care about feelings about the first one. Don't even look at the opening cutscene. Do nothing. And I actually religiously avoided any cutscene or video or anything on the internet anywhere until Liam 6 forced me to watch the opening cutscene. And I just watched memories and love and everything die and wither before my eyes.
Oh, you poor thing.
I had to reevaluate everything I knew about the universe. It was,
Yeah.
it was a
happens
long
in
week.
the opening cutscene?
You know, to argue with you, I didn't think it was that bad, and I actually enjoyed it.
That's
well, hey,
terrible,
to each
Billy.
their own. But
Why would you say something like that on live television?
Okay, well, I don't know, because I dig, like, any kind of musical aspect in the game, and just, I love the music that was in Final Fantasy, and the fact that they did, like, a little pop thing with Yuna singing, true, like, I'm sure everyone's heart kind of was crushed, and, like, they wanted to just shoot themselves.
she was dressing like a Puritan in the first one, and then in the second one, you pop the disc in, you press A or whatever, and then she's coming out and she's Madonna.
Oh, and in her defense, I mean, sin is gone, like, the whole world's evil is, just out the window.
Yeah, I suppose it's time to let loose.
Yeah,
But we didn't have to.
How loose is the question?
Yeah, well.
Let's continue on now, shall we? You've come a long way in just, 14 months now? You just passed, like, your year anniversary, right?
Yeah, I just passed my year anniversary. That's when I did that stream. I don't know if anybody was there. I did, like, my year stream.
I saw it.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm pretty new to the world. I've only been around since, I think I started LPing in, like, September or August. I'm a very humble LPer, so I'm still getting introduced to all the community.
Like this September?
Like this September, yeah. Like, I've been around for...
Okay. You're fresh.
I am like newborn.
I still am. Despite what everyone thinks and tells me and asks me for, I'm definitely still new at this. I still don't know what I'm doing. I
have to say though, like, for your first LP, I was very impressed. The quality was good. I loved your commentary. I was really enjoying, Wario World until I had to go to work.
Yeah, you watched Wario World, huh?
Uh-huh. I'm probably sit down and, I know Ryan, he likes to sit down and go back with some of the LPers and watch their first LP, and I think it's a really good gauge of, like, how people have progressed as an LPer when you compare their videos, throughout their career, and just, like, taking your first video, like Wario World, and then comparing it to, like, your Dead Space, like, you say shit a lot.
In Dead Space, I'm swearing all over the place. Because I would play, but I would play with, like, headphones, and I'd turn that crap up. So I really couldn't even hear myself, and I was freaking out left and right because there's a lot of how do I want to put this? I want to give them credit. I want to say auditorized construction. They put a lot of thought into the sounds.
There you go.
So, and I'm like really zoned in with the lights off, and I got into it. I was throwing there was lots of shits thrown around, and lots of I don't even know what this is. But that was reserved for Dead Space, really.
So you haven't really done that with any other games?
Freak out and be reduced to a whimpering child?
Yeah.
Not really, no.
I mean, hell, I've done that on, like, the most simplest of things. Like, if I see a cute little dragon, I wither and become a little kid, and I start, going, oh, look at your dog, that's so cute.
But I can't. Those first handful of episodes of Wario World, I can't stand them. I think they're terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that.
I think a good chunk of Wario World is unimpressive.
You were very humble, my friend.
Everyone is their worst critic.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll watch one of my videos and I'll be like, I want to skip this.
Right.
It's like, I don't even want to watch my own videos.
But sometimes I'm just so funny.
What is this guy doing? Oh, that's me.
So
I was going to skip to the funny part. Oh, I'm at the end of the movie.
You were at PAX Prime, from what I saw from the vlogs.
Yes, I was at PAX Prime.
And you do a lot of races as well. How come you don't, how come you don't upload them? Like, I saw that, like, Liam 6 is always, when I click on the links to it, it's always like, buy Liam 6. Do you just do the link yourself and, like, favorite and put it in the playlist, or do you upload it?
No, Liam only uploads the race.
Oh, okay.
He does all that editing work. I just join the Skype call, play the game, and record with him. As to why, I guess, it was his idea, to do, I know now, anyway, Liam's known a lot for his races and whatnot, but the first one was the Mega Man 2 race that we just decided to do one night.
And a great race it was.
But it was his idea. He has what? He has like 3 times as many subscribers as I do. I don't like to call attention to those numbers ever, But that when it comes to that one, who's going to upload? I guess that played a bit of a factor as to why it was just Liam.
Oh, okay. So I also was watching your vlog at PAX Prime, and I saw your little. Was that you on the piano? Your little piano rendition?
Yeah. All those videos are Liam's. I did upload one video with my face on it on my channel, but it's gone now. I just did that for funs once. Whoever saw it was lucky enough to see it. But I really try to keep that off.
Yeah, keep it personal.
I did make a playlist with those vlogs in it though, but they're all on Liam's channel. That was all Liam pointing the camera at me whenever I started to do something, and that he felt was film worthy.
So I mean, I think Liam talked about PAX Prime. Were you with Liam the whole time?
No, believe it or not the whole time. He was the only person in the city of Seattle that I knew, and Seattle was a hell of a journey. I was actually going to vlog the whole way. But I met a guy that looked just like Billy Mays at the Burger King in Washington. This guy,
brag about.
He looked like Billy Mays in flannel because I guess up there's a lot of lumberjack-esque people. He had the beard going on, and he didn't know what to order. And I was behind him, and he was like, "Oh, you could pass me," and I was like, "You look like Billy Mays," but I didn't have my webcam, or I didn't have the cam I was going to use because this black lady at the TSA at the airport forgot to put it back in my bag.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Did you get it back at all?
No.
Oh.
I have a new one though. There was some good stuff, but so Liam took care of most of the vlog. But what was the question? I was going somewhere with this before I got lost in the anger.
Billy Mays.
I just like to think that you suddenly stumbled into a town full of nothing but Billy Mays lookalikes, and just hilarity or horror ensued from that point on.
There should be
God,
a maze
Full of Billy Mays.
Maze with Billy Mays.
the walls are all Billy Mays, or the Billy Mays stands in a line, and you have to navigate through them.
Constantly trying to
The
get
Billy
you to buy
Corn Maze.
terrible
Billy Mays.
products.
It would be called the Billy Maze.
It's I don't have any need for this, but you're just so damn good at selling it to me.
I'll buy 10.
Oh, just shut up and take my money.
But PAX, the first day me and Liam hung out because I guess it was the only real anchor we had with what to do. Because we didn't really know anybody else.
Really?
But,
Prime is full of stuff to do. You can just
oh yeah. There's so much to do. It was never a dull moment. Day one, me and Liam hung out. We ran into Nintendo Capri Sun a lot. I hung out with him a lot the second day. Hopefully that's a name people recognize.
How was he in person?
That's what I was going to ask.
He is a bundle of joy in person.
He seems like he would be.
He really is.
Because I had talked to him. I'd actually messaged him a while back about, getting, a pizza together. And, of course, I thought it was weird, and everyone kept telling me it's weird. And then Liam 6 tells me, no, Nintendo Capri Sun wouldn't mind that. Because he did say,
anyone that ever talked to him, he was very inviting towards, no matter who they were. Yeah, I played a game of Mario Party with him.
Are you serious?
It was
I saw that's on your channel there, yeah.
That's awesome. Because we're all, the reason he mentions that is because we're all going out to MakeFest in January.
Oh man, I wish I was going.
Oh, I was going to ask you if you were, because I know that you're out on the East Coast.
It's close by. It's a short drive.
Well, if you got a free day, hit us up. Everything's on us. Come hang out.
Yeah. Perhaps I will, but the thing was, it came down to me and Liam wanted to meet up at PAX again, East, but him flying out to the East Coast twice, so close, was not possible. So we chose East over MagFest.
Yeah.
That's the way it boiled down.
No, that's understandable. I don't know. A lot of people have been saying that, MakeFest, I don't know that if it's as worth it as going to PAX is, but I think I might try to go to PAX Prime next year. I don't know if I'll have time to go PAX East. I know Generation wants me to go, because I think he's still going to go, right, Generation? Awesome, he's not there.
Perfect.
Good. Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna go.
But anyway,
Senor.
We'll see.
But
how
hey,
MakeFest
if
goes
there's
this
people
year.
that I know down there, I have no reason not to go.
Senor, I shall go.
Honestly, we have a hotel room paid. I'm sure John wouldn't mind if you came and hang out.
Oh yeah, we got 6 people in there already. Man, we have lots of fun. Lots of fun.
The Gaylord Hotel in Maryland.
Yeah, six guys in a room at the Gaylord
I always
Hotel. We're
laugh
gonna have lots of
at
fun.
the name.
Almost had a female.
No, we didn't.
No
We're
way.
about
We're about to go.
No, we didn't. That was a lie. That was a rumor we started to make ourselves feel better.
No, that was if me and my wife are gonna come.
Oh,
About 6 men staying in one room at the Gaylord Hotel for Magfest.
It's gonna.
Raise an
I see no
eyebrow.
innuendo there.
Hey, things are gonna get pretty gay, and I mean that in the happiest of ways. And the gayest of ways.
We're all having a good time, buying lots of video games. I think we're all going to go there with about $2,000 in our pockets. We're just going to buy out like all the vendors and, and just hang out in the restaurants all day and
Man, you
make
got
it rain.
high aspirations for this, Dilly. I'm gonna be living off the dollar menu. Just,
It was 2,000. Just throw it around like that. I know, I don't.
apparently
Apparently
Dilly does.
There was no dollar menu for the food at PAX Prime, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I bet not.
How much was the
Dollar
food?
pizza.
Oh, jeez.
They gave you like a little circular pizza that I could fit in my hand. Oh, it fit in my hand for like $8. It was delicious, but it was the only thing we could pretty much get.
Yeah, I think I'd rather just
Besides water and a candy bar.
I'd rather just dish out some money and go to an actual like restaurant somewhere around that area. Because I mean, there's a lot of stuff going around that area, right?
You know what I think we
Oh
need
yeah,
to do?
it's bop. It's not the kind of city I was used to. Like, when I went to Seattle, it seemed less. It's like somebody took New York City, but like pulled it apart. It was like less dense. There wasn't like beehives of people stopping traffic, flipping each other off. It was not as populated as I thought it was going to be. But there's still a lot to do.
You know, I'm from New York, and I've never seen that happen. Beehives of people flicking people off the street.
Beehives of people. Okay, they don't all have the middle finger raised high into the air
Yes.
Most of them.
at each other.
Yes.
So what was, I want to talk a little bit more about PAX Prime. What was like your favorite moments or some of your favorite panels?
My favorite... Oh, there's a handful. My favorite moment might have been going to the wrong panel with Liam.
That was great doing the Solid Snake escaping out of there. Brilliant
God.
move.
We get there. We're like, who are these guys? We thought everyone was clapping. We thought it was a joke. We thought they were like the tech people testing the microphones. Everyone was clapping as a joke. So we're like, yeah, woo! And this guy whips out the guitar. And he starts playing. He's like, video games, and he's strumming. We're like, I think we're at the wrong panel.
I think this guy's serious.
That was fun.
This is terrible.
Do you guys does anybody involved in the fighting game community at all?
I play a lot of fighting games, but I don't play them competitively.
Anyone here? Do you know about Maximilian's channel?
Nope.
Anybody? Okay,
Nope.
this story's going to seem way less cool then if I have nobody to tell it at and amaze.
We're all going to pretend, so just go ahead.
Yeah, just pretend. I'll pretend somebody knows. But he has this channel, and basically there's this game, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and he does like a show where he teaches you how to play the game, but at the same time he does like a sitcom where everybody dresses up as the characters and they live in an apartment together. It's really good. He puts there's a ton of work that goes into that, and I'm pretty sure he gets not like sponsorships from Capcom or something. He's involved, put it that way. And the guy who plays Wesker and the guy who plays Dr. Doom were there dressed up. And also, there was like a rock band stage for people to play rock band and line up, but you needed a team of 4. And I was there. I was sitting in the crowd watching people. Whatever. It was pretty cool. And then Wesker and Dr. Doom show up, and they need people to join their rock band. And I was like, oh, man, I freaking love this show. And I was like, hey, Wesker, do you need a 4th? And he was like, you! And I joined a rock band with Wesker and Dr. Doom, and we rocked the house with
awesome.
Rob Zombie.
Oh, life is surely complete after a moment like that.
That'd be so funny. You get up there and you just suck.
I wish I had video proof of that.
I believe you.
Really do. 'Cause that was nuts.
You play a lot of Rock Band?
No.
So we're like doing it on easy and everyone else is on expert doing Rob Zombie stuff?
Not really. It wasn't quite like that. I'm an alright drummer on Rock Band.
I suck at drumming. I can't do it for the life of me. I
That
play
was the
guitar
thing.
like crazy, but no.
None of them drum, so I was like, whatever. I'll do whatever.
Did you go anything?
40,000 guitarists and only 5 drummers. It's a small world.
That's how it goes.
It is how it goes.
That was a PAX moment.
What kind of panels did you see? That's what I'm interested in.
Really? The only real panel I went to was the Runaway Guys panel.
Oh, so you actually made it to the actual
Yes,
panel
we
then?
actually made it there after going to
Okay.
the wrong one.
Oh, good.
We made it there.
It hadn't started yet.
Right.
Or so we hear. But, I was going to ask you, I know this is kind of away from PAX Prime, but...
Oh, that's alright. Go wherever.
I'm going to go all over the place. Because I only had a few questions.
Trace your fingers all over my map, Johnny. I don't mind.
No, I appreciate that. You know, it's all friendly here, right? I'll see you at the Gaylord Hotel.
Oh, yeah, we're just friends. We're just friends. It's alright.
I was going to say, because you mentioned one of your favorite games was Mario RPG, and it's one of my favorite games, too. I've done a Let's Play of it. But yours is only 7 episodes long, and I don't know if you have a reason for why you never completed it, but I was just wondering what was up with that.
Combination of things. Number one reason being I use a capture card that doesn't like Super Mario RPG. Even on the Virtual Console, for whatever reason. Something about the way the pattern of the graphics must agitate it. But apparently this is a known thing. This is not just me. So I emulate it with a ROM, and the ROM was bad. The game would pause every time I tried to, or freeze every time I tried to equip something. And I found a new ROM with a way around it, but I couldn't transfer the save. Just things like that. And plus, I had a lot of voice guests. I mean, this is minor, but like my inbox filled up with people who wanted to be in on it. And between missing out on recordings because the recording would just freeze in the middle, and I couldn't like save and had to go back, it was way too much work for what it was worth. But if I ever get my Super Nintendo back from my grandma, I'll do it that way. Oh, but then again, the capture card. If I ever get a Dazzle,
just Pinnacle Studios and a Dazzle?
No, I don't. I use the Diamond.
I don't know what that is.
I don't really know either.
Okay, we're both good.
Nobody knows.
It's a black rectangle, and it does what it needs to do.
It beeps and boops, and there's flashy lights.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Speaking of voice acting, because I'm a big fan of trying to incorporate voices into my Let's Plays, and I know most people are. I adore your old person voice, and I was hoping that maybe you could indulge us with some of that.
Just a tad.
Well, all right.
Yay!
I guess I could. Let's see. What just happened?
Well, the universe just exploded, and I believe Tom Hanks is now the president.
Yep, there you go.
God damn it! Tom Hanks can't be president! There's no universe! Back in my day, there wasn't even a universe. There was just a dusty street and kick the can.
Yes!
Down on the corner there used to be a Taco Bell, and I would pull up and I'd order Ortega sauce. And they say, we don't have any Ortega sauce. And I'd be like, I didn't fly Spitfires over Germany for this horse shit. I want Ortega sauce.
Wait, what is this?
What is this?
Please
Something
tell
I
me
did once a long time ago that haunts me forever. That will haunt me forever.
That's great. Now, I first saw that on your Fire Emblem Let's Play, and I was like, man.
You saw that on Fire Emblem first, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I didn't get introduced to you until I started to
Right.
see Liam's Mega Man 2 Let's Play. So
Yeah, that was nice. I have to remember that a lot of the stuff is there, but it was I first said it like back in Wario World spawned all this stuff.
yeah.
But I have to remember it's back there, and I kind of half do it sometimes. I kind of half reference the Bob Ross things. I kind of half reference Ortega sauce. But like people don't actually know where it comes from. But I guess so. What I'm trying to say is maybe. Ooh. Maybe I should like shamelessly redo it every now and again.
Well, that's part of getting
Not
some
a
sort
bad
of
idea.
success on YouTube is always trying to come up with new memes and stuff that sticks. So
Just be shameless. That's what Johnny's mind is.
shameless is good.
Shameless.
Shameless
Shameless.
works. Totally. There was,
How's my mic? Am I too loud?
no, you sound
No,
great.
No, you
sound
great.
beautiful.
Okay, good.
It's very arousing and stimulating.
Wow, Deli. Wow.
I'm just giving the man a compliment.
Don't
I give it to
you
all the
have more
time.
questions for the man?
I got plenty of questions for the man, Johnny. Until you start mouthing off.
I had a few. I just had to get them out there. Proceed. Proceed.
Well, Gnome Shark, and now I'm completely lost in my thought. I swear to God.
Oh, it happens to me all the time.
Oh, we
I have a
talking about-
question.
There you go.
What is Ortega sauce about? Like, I thought you were just coming up with all it on the spot. I was like, my goodness, this man is completely beyond genius.
In an old Wario World episode, I was getting frustrated as all hell with this one level with like this inertia blocks or whatever. But like when I was getting frustrated, I started talking like this, and then it started to stick, and I was like, "Oh God, Ethel!" And it played back to one time when me and my friends went to Taco Bell, and I was at the drive-thru, and I was like, "Man, what do old people order when they go here?" And I ordered, and it was just like, you know,
Oh, Ortega sauce. You got any Ortega sauce?
no, sir.
I didn't fly Spitfires over Germany for this.
And that's where that came from. And, but it happened that happened like you know like 5 days prior.
So when I started playing Wario, and I started yelling about Ortega sauce.
That's really all where it came from, and then it stayed.
Do you have any other like voices that you do? Maybe that you haven't done. In your
Well,
Let's
if you've
Plays?
seen Fire Emblem, I try to give everybody a voice.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
problem is every time they come on the screen, I say, "Oh God, what was it?"
Yeah,
they sound
right.
different.
I know that feeling. That's why it's easier
Yeah.
to do it with something like Mario RPG, where you only have like 5 characters, and
Yeah.
Mario doesn't talk anyway, so it's all good. But
I know. I heard you doing. I don't know if you watched Johnny's LP. Super
man.
Mario.
don't watch
Of
Mario.
RPG. No, I've seen the Mega Man stuff though.
You
I
haven't
guess
seen.
that's what was up when I first saw him, and I clicked upon his blue
You should have
name.
seen
Yeah.
Gino.
And hyperlinked.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about Johnny for a second, but we're
Liam
talking about
Six
voices.
adores you, Johnny.
He's an awesome guy. I was surprised when he first started talking to me and subscribed to me. I'm like, holy shit, really? I don't think I'm that amazing, but we'll have to do a communication sometime. I'll do my old perverted Japanese man, and you can be your old guy, and I'll be like some guy that fought for the side of Japan in World War II, and you can be some old American vet, and we'll just go for it. You're much better at improvising than I am, though. I'll give you that.
And your Wario world again. I heard you know when you talking like in that high pitched voice when you see the wood sprites. Is that what they're called?
Oh, that's the sprite lodge.
Yeah, there we go. I love that. That's the one I like.
Right. Okay.
It's a personal favorite of mine.
Oh, this is bad. Those freaking things were so. I mean, like when I play, whenever I pick up the game, I usually don't practice it. I have to practice Fire Emblem because it became abundantly obvious that I was going to die a lot unless I knew how the chapter went. I like to play games I've played before, but the last time I played was way back. So I know what I'm doing, but like it's still kind of new. So you still have like that element in there.
Oh yeah,
I forgot how useless those sprite. There was one towards the end that was like, "Hey, have you pressed the R button? You can like do a move." And I was like, "It is the last level of the game, and you're telling me I could press R? Thanks."
Thanks a lot.
Hooray for
So
Jim
you-
Cecil.
Do you have any like
I'd give
future
them-
plans? Do you have any future plans for like your LPs?
Well, I was I'm gonna Dead Space. I made the mistake of doing Dead Space and Fire Emblem at the same time because I was worried whoever would like Dead Space wouldn't like Fire Emblem, or whoever liked what I couldn't see them overlapping. So I tried to do 2 at once, put it out there, gave it a try. I'm still new at this, either way, but I felt like each one was half as good. So for right now, I'm planning on deadheading Fire Emblem to the end.
And then just going back to one at a
I
time.
wish I could have uploaded more recently, but personal crisis, family problems have taken over.
It can be really hard. I try to upload every single day, and it can
Yeah.
be really trying sometimes. So.
Yeah, life-changing family problems, to tell you the truth. But so that's where that's been.
That's
But
life.
yeah. No, everybody did. Liam Six. I don't know if you know who Duvin is.
Well, we do know him now from the Castlevania race.
Right. Yeah. They're always like, "What are you doing next?" And it's like, I don't know. I think the best way to pick the game to LP is the same way you pick a game that you want to play again. You kind of open up your closet or your bin or whatever. I have a closet. Open up and you look at the wall of games and you just kind of like, look left to right. And you're like, and for some reason, one catches your eye and you're like, "Man, I haven't played that in like 2 years. I'm going to beat that again." And like you play it, but like you can't put it down. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like you don't know why. You just kind of like it's kind of like looking in the fridge over and over, even though you know there's nothing there. But like with video
Yeah.
games, sometimes you open the fridge and it's like, "Whoa, there's a sandwich in here now."
Yes. Half-eaten sandwich, but the sandwich nonetheless.
It spawned.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I think that's the best way to go about it. So I keep every once in a while I look in my collection, try to see the one that grabs me. But I don't want to force it. Don't want to force it.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of fun to play them for an audience, definitely. Because then it's easier to go back and play it and keep with them. And I'm finding that as time progresses, I'm starting to get into games that I've never really beaten before, but I played some of, and I've really been interested in wanting to do it. But I feel like doing a Let's Play of it is what's really going to help me complete that game, because then I'm doing it for an audience, and I'm making a bigger deal out of it than just me sitting in my room playing the game.
I've never really beat. Me. Talk about me. Blah blah blah. I hate doing that, but I actually haven't beaten Fire Emblem. I don't know if you saw the previous save. It stops at like 28.
Yeah.
Or something.
Well,
so towards the end, it's actually going to be all a whole new shebang.
Well, that's awesome, though. I mean, it's coming together really nice.
I thought would be cool.
I don't know much about the series. Where does that game lie in the series of crazy Fire Emblem games?
I don't even know. Because I've also played 6, but 6 never came out here. I actually played, like, a translated ROM. But, like, they do stuff with the plot, like they pretend it doesn't exist. And there's the one for the GameCube. The only one I ever played was the one I'm playing now. I played that through, like, my senior year of high school on a laptop. That was awesome. Good times. But so that's all I really know about it is that game, as far as the interconnecting plots and whatnot. Believe it or not, Liam knows more about it than me now.
Don't you love it when you're playing a game like that and you'll get like comments from people? Like I'm playing Pokemon Sapphire right now. I don't know what's going on, but thank goodness for commenters. They're great people.
Yeah, they can be quite helpful.
But
Gnome Shark, how'd you get your name?
Oh, I just told this story today to somebody. I think it might be deja vu.
Well, this time make up a new story. I don't want to hear that one.
Deja vu. There you go. It usually takes.
What if when you have deja vu, you actually died and you're just respawning?
What if we were all digidestined, trapped in Malamyotis Mind Illusion?
Oh my god.
Oh, somebody actually... that's something I'll never ever say again, trust me. That's just for you guys.
Well, we appreciate that. It's a Gnome Shark.
No, but a long time ago, I discovered Project 64. It was on a computer in my high school. Somebody welded it into the hard drive, so it was like the one computer behind, the school enemy lines that you could play it on. And I was like, whoa, this is awesome. And it had the online capability. And I became involved with, the competitive online Smash 64 community. I bought, the USB to N64 controller attachment and played a lot in, New York servers and stuff. But everybody had a name. You needed a tag, gamer tag, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Called? Whatever? Okay. And everyone had names like, Death Slasher and Dark Ninja and, Nova Killer and stuff. And I was like, man, these guys are cool. I don't know. So I tried to come up with something extremely harmless to contrast them, and I came up with Gnome. Just Gnome, but I put Lieutenant in front of it to spice it up. So I became Lieutenant Gnome whenever I played and joined the rooms and stuff. And I forget who I was talking to. I wish I could remember. But we started talking about the Game Shark. Like the cheating device, the game.
Oh yeah,
right.
What's the Game Shark for? Is that for the game?
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
They've had that for everything. They had that for the N64 too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Game Shark. Games for GameCube too.
And I think I don't even think it was me, but somebody then said Gnome Shark, and I guess a play on Game Shark. Like he's really good. He's a Game Shark, but he's Gnome Shark. And I was like, that's odd. That's so weird. That the juxtaposition of Gnome Shark is just I don't know. It tickled my brain in that certain way. You know what I mean?
So weird that
Why
works.
do I hear that word so much now?
And I kept that. That was my online Smash 64 fighting name for a long time.
I think it's really interesting that I didn't even know about the N64 Super Smash community. That's interesting. Can you talk about that some more? What was that like?
Sure. I mean, what was that like? It was kind of awesome. That's what that was more of my high school. I feel bad because and it's cool too because sometimes I pop back in. It's and people are like, "Oh my god, he's here."
Oh, so it's
been
still
so many
exists.
years.
It's still alive.
Yeah, it's still a little bit. There's still some familiar names there. The thing was always changing because people would need to pay for servers and stuff. So servers would go down, new ones would appear. But there was one really long lasting. Too bad it had to go. One that I always hung out in. But really, to tell you about it, it was just something to do after school instead of doing homework.
I mean, do people still know you?
I would like to think I was pretty good. I play it a lot. I play it every
So,
day.
do you play any Super Smash Bros. Brawl?
Oh, yes, I do, sir.
Ah, because
I do.
I've won a couple tournaments nationwide, and I've actually never been.
Nationwide? Yeah, which ones?
Ah, gosh, you know what? Okay, hold on. There
Oh,
was
also
one.
you can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
No,
lying.
hold
Put him on the
on.
spot now.
There was one in New York. It wasn't the big one in New York, but it was one in New York.
Mm-hmm.
There was one in North Dakota. There was one in Minnesota. There were a couple in North Dakota.
What are you just the traveling Smash winner? Like,
No, I have family in different places, so I
okay, so
can go
that's
to these
neat.
places and verse a lot of people and take part in little tournaments. I find it, but
I wish I
You
could
know-
see who you were. There's so many people, it's just become all gray question marks, and I don't know who's
great question mark. Yeah, that's what I am.
I can put my mouse.
are
Oh, you're
dogs.
Ulta. Okay, I can put my
Yes.
mouse on it. Okay.
There you go.
Think of him more as like Aquaman.
Aquaman, battle for
You know, that are Yumchas, but apparently
Alta,
I
are
am.
you gonna take that from Bedude of all people?
Uto, you're actually here. Hey.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just sick, so I've been sitting in the background.
But yeah. Who do you like to use in Brawl?
I'm a Zero Suit Samus player.
Ah, yes.
Stun locks, forward B all day.
Yeah. I like to use either Pikachu or Star Fox.
Oh, Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu is.
I don't mind Pikachu. Fox. Fox. I find Falco more annoying. One of my rivals used Falco.
It was funny. Like for my 100 subscribers special, I did a big Brawl tournament with all my subscribers, and no one else showed up at Generation. And I'd still love to do more Brawl tournaments online. It's something I'd love to do.
There's like a big brawl fighting game like Showdown East Coast here in New Jersey, in New Brunswick.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that somewhere.
I'd love to be a part of that, actually. But like, it was funny because the whole match I'm just toying with Generation, and then like finally I realized I was, digging around too much. And I'm just like, oh geez, I better not lose this, or my reputation is completely gone. It was a pretty fun match.
Sick. Cool. Yeah, no, I love Smash.
Oh yeah, me too. It's one of the best games out there, in my opinion. But
I think I have a soft spot for Melee. Melee was so good.
I think Melee is the best.
Brawl was
Smash Brothers.
Brawl. I don't know what they.
Brawl,
Brawl has
is
a
so
weird
much better than Melee.
I
thing
don't think
going
so.
on with it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Melee, when I
that's
saw
another
Melee the first time, I was like, dude, that is so crazy fast compared to the N64
Oh yeah,
version.
it was like fight dancing.
I could
almost.
not wrap my head around it. I'm like, no, I'll pass. Because I used to be really good at the N64 version.
A lot of times when in Melee, if you're thinking about what to do, while you're thinking, you're just like wave dash and jumping around, just trying to make it look like you are doing something.
Exactly.
That's what appealed to me.
It's like you're
Melee
working
was
and your
just
employer's watching.
Yeah. Just doing something. Gotta look good.
Yep. Put this box over here. Yep. Nice box.
yes, there's a box.
I don't know, but I think Brawl was a good happy medium for me because it felt like it was just okay. It's not super
Brawl's
duper
fun.
fast. It can be really chaotic with the environments of the levels attacking you and the ridiculous amount of items sometimes if you have the item set on that.
Right. Oh yeah, no, Brawl's a lot of fun, but I don't. When I want to go 1-on-1 with somebody and get some moist sweat on my brow, I don't put in Brawl. I put in Melee or the first one.
Get you going.
How do you do one-on-one fights? Do you mind having like an item and a moving stage, or do you do the classic no items, 5 lives, final destination?
It really depends on who I'm playing with. If I'm playing with my friend Joe, we play with honor. Unlike some of my other friends who only have fun doing die-hard, dry competitive, which is intense, which is mentally, which is its own adventure in its own way. But I don't mind doing the item game every now and again. I don't mind, but I'm not like one of those people that's like, oh, well, there should be tournaments with items. That's just asinine.
Is it just like,
So you don't believe in items when it comes to tournaments?
No.
or you just like no items, final destination?
Well, not only Final Destination. That's too much. You got to throw in like a counter pick or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what's your favorite stages? Like what do you use the most when let's say 4-player?
Oh, and wait, what? We talking about Brawl still?
Yeah, no, Brawl, Melee, any Smash. Any Smash is open for discussion at this point.
Okay. My favorite stage of
Yeah.
all time?
All time.
In a Smash game?
Let's say top 5 because there's a shitload.
Oh man, God! See, I'm gonna forget one or
That's
something.
too
All
much.
In no order, I'll give you top 3 at least. I do like Saffron City from the first one. Even though as a NES player, I did. Well, okay, let me put it this way. I like Saffron City when I play with my friends, because a lot of times we pick certain characters, make up storylines, and, like, go at it. And Saffron City is always a cool background. But for, like, competitive play, what sticks out in my mind? You gotta love Final Destination. I mean, the flat place.
Oh yeah.
Just pure skill.
Yeah, it plays well to the novelty fighting mechanic of Smash, where, like, you know, you hit somebody off the screen or off the stage to kill them.
Or you do a meteor smash and they hit the ground.
Well, yeah, spiking and whatnot. Yeah. But, let's see. The big Smash 64 stage is Hyrule Castle, because I guess it's the flattest.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
So I've gone there, you know, back in high school when I was playing all the time. I've gone there so many times. That one holds a special place in my heart. Let's see, Melee. Which one do I pick all the time in Melee? Possibly the Mushroom Kingdom one, just because of the Dr. Mario music.
Oh,
Yes.
Well played.
I would play that one over and over and over till I got the Dr. Mario music just to listen to it.
Yeah, if you hold R, you'll get it.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you can. Can't you go in the menu and click the music what you want?
No, you have to. In Melee, they didn't give you that. You got to hold R. I'm pretty sure.
Was that only in Brawl? It's been so long.
Yeah,
Since I
might
played
be.
a game or a Smash game.
What do you think of this? The fourth Smash coming out, Smash Brouhaha or whatever they're going to call it.
Ooh, good title.
For the Wii U.
Yeah, the Wii U.
You know,
I thought
honestly,
it was just for the 3DS.
I don't know anything about
I don't know much.
the new Nintendos.
I feel like when the GameCube came out, when the GameCube and the Wii was coming out, I felt like I knew everything about it. Like a year before it came out, I knew like the games.
Yeah.
Like it was codenamed The Revolution. I was checking. I mean, like I knew so much about it, and I feel like all of a sudden it was like, oh, Wii U's coming out in November. These are the games. Boom. Like here you go. And I was
Yeah.
like, whoa,
your face.
whoa.
Yeah, it wasn't just you. That stuff came quick. Really quick.
Is this an attachment for the Wii? No, it's a new system called the Wii U.
Yeah. I was confused
all right.
too. I was like, am I just buying the controller with a screen on it?
With a screen? Yeah, I know what you mean. I
Xbox 362. Oh, okay.
I want some new ideas personally.
You don't think that Wii U has any new ideas?
They could have called it something. I just think.
Oh, you mean like
I just think they smelled like, oh, the Wii was pretty successful. Let's just do what those Call of Duty people do and make it again, but slightly different. It might be different. I don't know. I'm going to wait to see who gets it, what they think. But I pretty much think it's just going to be the Wii again with a TV in your hands.
It might
So
be.
you are not
Well,
getting
I don't know.
Graphics are going to be a lot
We'll-
better,
we'll
and
see.
the in-core processing is going to be, updated quite a bit.
Well,
then
you could
again,
up that-
that's
you
every
could
system.
crank up that processing all you want, but the new Super Mario Bros. Wii U looks just like the new Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Yeah.
Very much.
But I mean, they got that.
So-
The thing that really only appeals to me with the new Nintendo system is the fact that they're gonna start doing M-rated games again and start appealing to the older gaming market as well. So I'm sick of all these little kiddie RPGs and like bubbles. Just
I
getting
want
away.
Pikmin 3.
Tired
Yeah.
of monkey ball
Yeah.
games constantly.
Yeah, they're everywhere, dude.
Yeah, it just seems like there's sequels and attachments and rehashing of things everywhere. I don't know, you know,
Mm.
I mean, they did
which is
remake-
okay, but it just seems like everybody's doing it now. I could be wrong. There's probably somebody who's going to point me in the right direction eventually on something.
I
but-
think a lot of people are just going to wait till it comes out.
Yeah,
Probably not even. Probably not
when
even
the Wii
gonna
was
get it.
coming out, I was like, "Hello, Walmart, 3 a.m. Let's go."
Yeah, I don't think
Here's the
many
battle
people are
plan. When
going
they
to
open
get
the
it.
doors, we push the old woman to the side, step on the midget. You knock over the deceased widow.
It's an obstacle course.
Deceased widow. She's already dead. Use her to beat the other midget. And
Yeah.
get first online. Get the
What?
Wii.
What Walmart did you go to? The handicapped disabled one?
He always
Real
goes
freaks
there for
around
his
here.
midnight releases.
And I got it. That's when because I felt like I knew about the Wii. As far as the Wii U goes, I just feel like anything I do know, it's because the Wii already does it. And anything I don't know, I just feel like it was like, surprise! Wii's coming out in a month.
Well, I don't know if you're a Rayman fan, but they're bringing that back in the Wii U as well.
I rented Rayman from Blockbuster when I was a wee tyke. I guess not a wee tyke, I was a little older. Popped that in, was running around throwing, like,
Your hands?
little shiny things, and
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, I don't like it.
This isn't right.
But I think my copy was bad, because, like, I forget why. I have this really faint memory of, like, Rayman's hands not being there or something. I don't know. There was a reason why I didn't like it, though. I thought it was. I thought it was broken.
Yeah, when your main character
Look,
doesn't have
no
hands,
hands.
you know. It's
I
kind
mean,
of
he
an
has no
outlaw.
joints. He has like no elbows and knees. But that was not what was disturbed me. I thought it was broken for some reason.
No.
I don't know. I was stupid. But
Now,
Rayman looks pretty cool.
Are you a zombie fan too? I don't know if you know, but Zombie U is coming out for the Wii U too. That's like the one major M-rated title that's going to be coming out for the Wii U.
I have no idea. Dilly? I
Yes.
have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, all right. So
I know that, and
there's a title-
Bayonetta, too. I don't even know what Bayonetta 1 is.
Oh, really?
It's like Devil May Cry, but you're a chick.
Oh.
That's pretty much
I
in a
thought
nutshell.
it was more like God of War.
It does, and God of War is like Devil May Cry. They're all the same thing. God
Yeah,
of War has
tell me
nudity
about
in
it.
There you go. And gore, lots and lots of gore. Kids love that shit.
Okay, gore on the Wii U. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They all right. So there's a zombie game coming out for the Wii U, and it's called Zombie U. And it's I think it's an M-rated game if I'm not mistaken. And I haven't seen, the last zombie game that came out on the Wii was like what, Resident Evil 4, and they remade it.
Right, yeah, the...
Resident Evil 5.
They made a 5
I'm
for the
not-
Wii.
That's not on the
They
Wii.
might have.
no.
I heard they did.
No, I don't think so. No, I know they put Nazi zombies finally on the Wii after like it came out, like Call of Duty World of War came out, and then they didn't have the Nazi zombie download for it, and then I think it came out like with the second World of War or whatever it was for the new Nazi zombies. So I don't know if you're a zombie man like I am, but it's coming back, man. It's coming back.
All right, well, hey, I'll get my shotgun, my boomstick, and my shovel, and I'll barricade myself at the mall.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are gonna pick up the Wii U for Christmas. It just doesn't seem.
I'm not.
It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. I think
First
a lot of
time,
people, including myself, because I don't even have a current generation system. That's how old school I am. No, I couldn't afford it at the time. But I'm gonna wait it out. And
Yeah, I'm waiting out on this one. GameCube, boom, I was there. Toys R Us all day. N64, got that. Even the Super Nintendo. Well, no, the Super Nintendo was out before I was alive.
Woo.
But as soon as I was able to comprehend what it was, I got it.
Yeah, I was
The
there.
Wii U, no, I'm taking a
No, I don't-
wee bit of a step back on that one.
I don't know if you know who Tech Weeb is, but I know he's gonna get a Wii U, so we can all just bug the hell out of him and see what's going on.
Nah,
Right.
there'll be tons of stuff up about it.
All right, enough of bashing the Wii U.
We talk about the Wii U
positive
like
mojo
every
going.
episode, I think.
Yeah, we bash it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
play
how does
Dark
this
Souls?
happen? I guess because it's going on right now.
Yeah, well, it's the only thing that's going on really big in video game
That's-
news. I mean,
This is not true. There's a DLC for Dark Souls coming out on the
oh
console.
god, we talk about Dark Souls every episode too. Delightful.
Let's all right. Well, all right. How about we break something fresh and new?
You know what I want to talk about? I want
What
to
do we
talk
wanna
about
talk
one of your Let's Plays known as Wild Guns.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is one of the best underrated games of all time for the
Wild
Super Nintendo.
Guns is a blast.
Do you actually own the cartridge to it?
Well, my grandma has my Super NES. I don't know if you heard me say that
Grandma
before.
stole the Super
She,
Nintendo again.
yeah, she loves NBA Jam and Goof Troop.
Are you, what?
I'm serious. I'm serious.
They are pretty fun games.
I plan on doing both of those games at some point.
With
just
your
because-
grandma? That'd be great.
Wait a minute, you're a genius.
Ah! YouTube
My
money
grandma
galore!
was just here. My grandma's awesome. She was just here the other. Oh man, I could have took her aside for 20 minutes and be like, "Hey, Grandma, do you want to play some NBA Jam? Want to play some Goof Troop?"
You can just see grandma saying, "From downtown."
Boom, shakalaka. He's heating up.
But that
Start
game,
doing the old man voice
Oh,
with the
don't-
grandma.
No, that's weird.
that would be weird.
That's
I'm
weird.
gonna draw a line somewhere.
I would do a lot. There's a lot I would do in front of the microphone. I don't know if I would do that with my grandma.
It's a little off. But that's
Wait,
got to be one of the best games for the Super Nintendo. It's really expensive now. I think retail it goes for $100 or so.
I have an N64 box, pristine.
Ooh, very nice.
I don't know if anybody I don't want. Not that you guys would want it, but I mean anybody in general. Do people want those? That
Oh
sort of
yeah,
thing?
they do. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
We just had we
Hell
just
yeah.
had NES Complex on, who's pretty big in the retro community. And I'm a big fan of the retro community and video game collecting and whatnot. And yeah, if you have factory sealed N64,
Oh, I mean, no. It's not. I have the box.
oh the box, just
It's not the
box.
factory seal. No, if I had that, I would know it was worth something.
Well, yeah, I mean people would I don't know how
But
much. I have no idea how much it'd give you for
wants
it.
a box to complement their N64. I don't
If
know.
they don't have a box for it, yeah, absolutely.
It's a beautiful box.
It's the finest of boxes. Never lay your eyes upon a finer box.
Do you actively like collect video games? Like when you get a video game, like whenever I got something that was like
I love to keep the instruction manuals.
Yeah.
In the GameCube cases, I love doing that.
Even
Whenever I
though,
pick up a case and it's really light, I'm like, oh, there's no book in here.
God, that always pisses
I don't know
me
why
off.
it bothers me.
No, that pisses me off like
Yeah.
immensely. Like I hate buying used games that don't have booklets. Like I returned a game that was bad, and I got a new one. And the first one I had a book in it, and the second one I got didn't have a book. I just took that back.
Right.
So
I got a used game from GameStop the other day. They gave me like a CD in like a plastic foldable square thing.
Yeah, like a little.
It's like, where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put this? On top, like what? I don't know.
well,
I think we all just mutually hate GameStop.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty
I thought it
much.
was toilet paper the first time they gave it to me. I was very confused.
Like, am I supposed to use this to wipe my...
Here's your game. It's in between 2 sheets of toilet paper, 1 square each, single ply. Do not get it wet. That is
Do
all.
not get it wet.
That is all.
Can't.
So
Talk about minimal rationing.
how did you first end up meeting Liam Six? Like leading up to this whole Mega Man races that you become so very famous for.
Back during when I was doing Wario World, I was on around like episode 10. I got a message in my inbox that was like, "Hey, me and a bunch of people have like this thing called a Skype group, and like we really want to talk to you." It turned out to be this guy. His name is Kid Koopa. His name is Mark, really.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Oh, we want to like talk to you and ask you questions and stuff like that." And I was like, "My God, I put up 10 episodes of something. Like, who wants to talk to me?" So and I did it one day. And like there was a bunch of people there, it was just like, you know, every so often like the group would meet. I forget who started it. I don't know. I'm new to the Skype thing too. I'm playing this all by ear, this whole shindig. And Liam was there because Liam knew. I guess because Liam was trying to network.
Got a network. Got a network.
You know, everybody tries to network, I guess. And I was added in on it. And over time, you know, the calls used to have like, you know, like 7 or 8 people. Maybe like this one. But like over time, you know, people, I guess, it kind of like sifts out. You know, like the 3 people that are most alike wind up going their way. The people that are most like wind up going their way, and the group started to split up a little bit. We lost a lot of the girls, unfortunately.
Oh, what a shame.
But me and Liam was just a cool guy. And I guess we clicked the most. And over time, you know, it was mostly like me, Liam, and Duvin in the calls and whatnot. And we just became friends. It was weird. It was just like I just became friends with this Canadian kid.
Just suddenly.
Just very suddenly.
It's like,
And this whole time, I thought his name was Liam.
yeah, and his name's not actually Liam, and I don't think a lot of people actually know that. So
Nobody. Well, I shouldn't say no. Very few do.
yeah, but maybe the secret's out now. Anyhow,
It could be, maybe.
Oh no.
His name is actually Stephen Q. Colbert.
You know, that's Gnome Shark. That's how like I met these guys. It was in a Skype call, and
Yeah,
this
Skype, yeah, and
this
people
is-
would drop into the Skype group. We'd like add random people. we would add other LPers, but like they weren't that fun to talk to sometimes. You know, the ins and outs and like that. And eventually, I don't know. I guess me and Liam, the friendship grew just from talking every day. Because I'm going to college now. I'm an engineer. So most nights I'm inside doing homework, and I just be like, you know, I'll just turn on Skype, and just like, you know, talk to them as I do work.
Yeah.
So I would talk to Liam a lot.
You're an engineer, huh?
Yeah.
Hi.
Don't take it personally, but I'm like obligated to break everything you ever built.
Oh, I don't care. It's whatever.
Like how far along in college are you for an engineer?
If I want to date myself, I'm in my last year.
All right,
you're a
'cause I was-
senior.
Because I'm a computer science major myself, and I was debating switching over to engineering because I always have a lot of things I want to build, especially a new game system I have. I'm never going to
Ultra?
ship anyone.
Hi, cool.
Yeah?
We're gonna be roommates, and you want to be an engineer. You will never get any work done. I will keep breaking your things.
Darn it, that life did. All right.
Why do you like to break things that people build?
Because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
so.
It's a
You're the demo man?
Yes!
Kind of my job to harass engineers so we can win.
it's a TF2 thing, but he just didn't
Yeah.
want to say it straight out. Thanks.
Oh, man.
So I got it. He is the demo man.
Nope.
Oh,
Never
He's a
mind.
spy.
You're close. Though.
Oh, you're the
Not really.
spy.
I just got it too.
I hate you and all your French unshaven girlfriends.
Oh,
Oh, my women, they do not shave.
oh, but they look so pretty. Oh.
He does it really well.
One of
Maybe I'll go wash my clothes. Nah, I'd rather remain filthy.
One other thing I wanted to ask you, because I'm a huge Mega Man fan. Mega Man 2 is my favorite game of all time. So, I had to ask you, in the experiences you've had with the first, well, not the first two, but number 2 and number 3, what has been your favorite enemy power? I'm going to go with, what's your favorite enemy power out of any of the guys from those 2 games, and what was the one guy that you hated facing, like the hardest stage even, not just, boss, but stage?
All right. My favorite... Well, obviously, I think the best weapon is clearly the metal blades in 2.
Absolutely.
Shoot that in, like, any direction. It just... I don't know why everybody and their mother is weak to it.
Yeah, I mean, if stuff's weak to it, it dies instantly, and if it's not, then it just bounces off. That's how it goes.
No, but there's sometimes there's a line between your favorite and the best.
True.
And only 2 and 3?
Oh, no, you can do it. I didn't even know how familiar you were with the others. But
I played X. I have played X as well.
Sure.
That's it, though.
Right.
Because my favorite, I do like the Storm Eagles, like tube.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, I just felt like so awesome whenever I use it. It's like, yeah!
That might as well be the equivalent of the metal blades in that game.
Yeah, it was really good in X anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved when you guys got to the first Wily stage in Mega Man 2.
And we were stuck.
And you just stood there, and it's like, yeah, we're on a roll now. Tied neck and neck, and good. Damn, there's a big wall in front of me. Oh,
what
I'm
now?
going to go back. Maybe I missed something.
Yeah.
There's a hamburger in the trash can.
I liked. I did think Liam's editing with the even with like the SpongeBob reference time. I think he played the editing through us like fumbling around like moron, like a 13-year-old in the bedroom his first time, with that game.
It was great.
It's quite young. Ouch.
But apparently it was very entertaining.
Oh, very. I agree. It was some of the best videos I've probably seen all year.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Hate that.
But, okay, well, I guess we're kind of wrapping things up. We try to keep the show at about an hour. Try.
Oh, yeah?
Try. Doesn't always work.
Yeah, an hour? All right. Okay.
But there's something that
You
we've
can
been...
stay and talk afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have an after show.
We have an after show where things get really crazy.
Oh,
really
okay.
Crazy.
But you don't show that to the public.
No, that's not a public.
Did you bring your backstage passes?
Anyhow, there's something we've been doing for a few weeks since we've been kind of reformatting the show a little bit, and I'm a huge movie buff, and I'm a big fan of the show Inside the Actors Studio.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Really? Okay, good, because they're the first one that knows then that
oh, yeah.
whenever he talks to James Lipton, whenever he interviews people at the end of the show, he always asks them the 10 questions, as we call them.
Oh.
And,
okay.
They're aimed towards directors and actors, but, we're entertainers as Let's Players.
Right.
So I feel like they fit pretty well. So I'm going to ask you those same 10 questions.
I must say, I've always wanted to be on Inside the Actors Studio.
Don't you want to? I know I want to. I watch an episode of it almost every day, honestly.
Dude, I would. So this is nuts. Johnny, you're awesome.
I just, that's what I do.
Not to be confused.
What I do.
Awesome.
All right, so hopefully you haven't practiced this
in
your head too many times before in your life, at least. But first question, what is your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Yes.
Moist.
Oh.
My favorite word is moist.
All right, and what is...
It's fun to say. It describes a lot. And there's a video of me actually... Well, never mind. We won't get into that.
Fair enough. What is your least favorite word?
My least favorite word? Man, I wish I could have thought about this one in advance.
Don't think about it. Just say something.
My least favorite word is politics.
All right, good enough for me. All right, seeing as how you've seen the show, I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna say this how he says it. What turns you on?
What turns me on? In what way?
Emotionally.
I mean, there's so many different boners you can receive.
There are. I'm talking about creative, spiritual, or emotional boners in the sense.
Spiritual boners,
Yeah.
I see.
Or creative boners, or emotional boners. And I'm not limiting here dude boners here. All right, I'm not that kind of guy.
Oh, okay. Like Nintendo just bought the internet the IP back for Banjo and Kazooie, and they're making the third game. Like, oh man, like that kind of boner.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that would work.
I guess that answers the question.
That turns you. That would turn you on the most.
As far as video games go, that would get me off. Yes.
A Banjo Kazooie 3 would
3G. I think with 3E it didn't really work when Grunty said. I think you need a consonant in there. It should be like 3G or something.
All right. Well, you know better than I do, so I'll take your word for it. So, what turns you off? We're talking about anti-boner, creatively, spiritually, or emotionally.
When I'm being creative, what turns me off? Not being alone.
Not being alone.
I like being alone.
You like being alone.
I'm working.
So if people are around you, that turns you off when you're working. You just hate that.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Not that I'm particularly shy. It just I don't know. It takes me out of my bubble that I'm working in.
Fair enough.
Don't like my bubble being burst.
And okay, everyone's favorite question. I'm hoping for a very creative answer, knowing how crazy you can be, GnomeShark. What is your favorite curse word?
Fuck a pig.
Fuck a pig. One word thrown together.
Yeah, fuck a pig. No, I don't say it very often.
No, surely not. Only in the worst case scenarios. Question 6. What sound or noise do you love?
What sound or noise do I love? I don't want to be like, like give an instrument like my guitar or something like, but the sound.
You're on the spot here.
I am on the spot. There's something musical about the escaped moans that a woman makes. And the reason I had to, there are people present here at the moment, as I say that just now. But let's just move it along for now.
You took it very, very literally, but I appreciate the honesty. What sound or noise do you hate?
The sound or noise that I hate. The noise the first thing that comes to mind is the buses around here that take you from class to class. They're self-aware and they talk to you. You get on the bus and it's this loud voice and it's like, "This is a B bus. I am the B bus. Please don't forget to take your belongings." And it's like talking at me and it's like, I want to get off. Like, I want to get out from inside of you. Bus voice woman. Like, I don't want to be in you anymore. Stop talking.
That sounds like a personal problem. And,
I guess.
I had a nickel.
question number 8. What profession would you like to do other than your own?
I would love to be a voice actor.
Yes. I think you could do
I deep down I think I could. I would like to try and be an actor, but I'm not graceful.
No.
I don't move well.
Very clumsy person by nature.
Not exactly clumsy. I'm just gawky.
Just gawky.
Like Ryan Stiles.
Okay.
Like, I just kind of, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm too extendable in every direction for my own good.
Very lanky kind of guy.
That dude's hilarious.
Oh, gotta love Who's Line. Brilliant stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. And what profession would you not like to do?
Be an engineer.
Yet the money's so good,
Oh,
I
the
can't say
irony.
no to it.
Well, yeah, you always got to have plan B.
Yeah, no, you might as well. Okay, and finally, the last question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
No, I'll throw that one out. The very first thing that came to mind was just a big, deep voice going, "Damn, you're good." But I don't know if that answers the question.
No, I think that does. That's a
He looks into my soul and just says,
damn. I think that's what I said to that question. I think that's my answer to it, actually. All right, well, I guess that's it. The 10 questions with GnomeSharkLP. And that's how we wrap up every episode.
"Oh, all right,
So,
well, this is the end."
We're done! Yay! Thanks a lot.
How exactly does it end? Do we all do like a chorus, a harmonized chorus line or something?
Well, I did have a song that played.
Yeah.
No, that's just
Quartet.
That's just it. It just ends. But anyhow,
It just ends.
Thanks a lot. No,
There's no like last word. All right.
I'll
say anything you want me to say in any voice you don't.
But thanks a lot.
I'll say
Johnny
anything you
is
want me to
still
say in any
Johnny.
voice you want me to try and imitate, and we can just like end it.
Any voice that you want to imitate? What's a good voice?
If you could,
I'll give you guys a freebie.
the Japanese.
I'll give you a freebie.
I want the perverted Japanese old man that Johnny does, but I want you to do it.
I really don't. I honestly don't know how it goes.
You want him to do the perverted Japanese old man?
I want GnomeShark to do the perverted old man Japanese.
Who the Japanese?
Yes.
But he speaks really broken English, though.
Oh.
Hiya, I like how the ladies are panties.
Johnny.
When I go downtown, I put quarter in
Johnny.
the sheet. See, use panties from young lady. It makes me very boy.
There you go.
Johnny.
That's the best way. What?
Antline, what do you need?
Johnny still hasn't asked me those 10 questions.
Okay, well I'll ask you later on. Don't worry about it. So thanks a lot, GnomeShark, for being here. Really awesome to have you on. We'll have the link to your channel in the description below, as with everyone. Really, really awesome guy. One of the most entertaining FNSs we probably had. So
I'm a fan.
thanks a lot, everyone, for watching.
I'm glad I could leave.
I know I wasn't hosting this, but I'm doing the sign.
We're still recording?
Anyway, so
Thank you, Johnny. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So thanks a lot for listening, everyone. Stay tuned next week. We'll have another guest, hopefully, maybe, if we're not kicked off of YouTube by then.
You should do GnomeShark again.
All right, later on, everyone.
Whoever said that is a genius.